Morning Aries, welcome to your weekly reading. This is for a week ahead, commencing the 26th of August. We're going to be doing the normal 5-card spread, which covers your general energy, opportunities, any hurdles, anything that might be popping up that's unexpected, and advice. I'm also going to be using these beautiful angel number oracle, which if you've watched my video before, and I've also done a very quick flip through on those, you'll know how excited I am to receive these. They are absolutely stunning. That's the back of them, and anyway, we'll be seeing the front of them at the end of your reading. So I'm so excited to use those. Anyway, let's get on with your reading. So dear spirit guides and angels, please join me in this reading for Aries and make it helpful, hopeful and healing. Thank you. Okay, general energy has come out in reverse is the 9 of Cups. Opportunity, look at that, is the 10 of Cups. Challenge is the Queen of Wands, there you are. 9 of Wands is what you don't see coming, and the 2 of Cups is your advice and outcome. So the general energy overall, the next week is the 9 of Cups in reverse. Now, this way up, the 9 of Cups is all about absolute satisfaction, wish fulfillment, everything working really in your favour. However, this way up in reverse, it means that perhaps things aren't quite going to plan at the moment, and it's jolly hard work for you. On relationship fronts, this could even be work. It's whatever, fills your cups really and makes your heart sing. I'm getting that, or it's a kind of ungratefulness. Perhaps you're not realizing what you do have. But we're going to do clarifiers anyway. So your opportunity is funny, isn't it? You've got the 10 of Cups. So you do have the opportunity to have this absolute beautiful, loving energy, everybody around you being happy, just really lovely, happy families. Literally, like they're sitting on the rainbow. The kids are happy, the family is happy, friends are happy. So there's an opportunity for you to do that. So with the overall energy, feeling that things aren't going quite to plan, that really turns it on its head a little bit. So I'm looking forward to clarifying that. Queen of Wands, here you are. This is you. And that's in your challenge. So again, it's like you are not feeling yourself. You've lost your spark. You've lost your magnetism, if you like, that you have so much of, Aries. Something's obviously going on for you that's really pushing your buttons and testing you to the absolute extreme, I feel. Excuse me. Because the Queen of Wands is all about just party time. She loves life. She's enthusiastic. She's driven. She loves to be center of attention too. So I'm feeling like there's something going on where perhaps you're having to take a step back and come out of, perhaps it's a bit too much at the moment with everything that's going on, and focus needs to be on either a bit more on your job or relationships or somebody else that needs your care, if you like. The 9 of Wands is what you don't see coming. This is hard work, but it's all about being very proud of your achievements. Maybe for some of you, you will be getting some sort of news, some sort of recognition maybe from somebody that you're not expecting it to come from. This, however, is also about boundaries. And look, she's literally behind her wands and and it's like, no, I'm going to have to start setting some boundaries here, because maybe somebody's crossing the line with you, or going to be crossing that line with you next week. And you're going to have to say no. The 2 of Cups is your advice and outcome, which is lovely. I feel like this is very soulmate energy. This is either a coming together of a friendship or relationship again. I feel like you're blending your energies again. There's like some resolution by the end of the week, or just that feeling of being on the same page again that perhaps you haven't been. This could also be about your soul being fulfilled. Let's do some clarifiers and find out for those. So, Nine of Cups in reverse is your overall energy. So it's kind of like there is a challenge in the relationship and emotional area. It's almost like, especially with the Queen of Wands being in your challenge area, it's like you can't be yourself, as I said. And it's not because somebody's dampening your spirit. It's literally because there's a situation where you have to put somebody else first. So why do we have the Nine of Cups, please and thank you? To clarify that Nine of Cups, we have the Lovers, relationships. We have the Five of Wands. And we have the Knight of Swords. As I said, I think there's somebody else that needs your attention next week. And I think they're competing for it. It's almost like you don't want to give it. I don't know, with this being upside down. You've got the Lovers in a major arcana. And again, this can be about relationships. It's also about choices in relationships. You've got the Five of Wands, which depicts strong egos around you, competition. Somebody, I feel, is battling perhaps for your attention, and they want to be the centre of attention. This could be a work issue too, where people are being trying to get to the top by dampening you, and you're feeling like, oh my gosh, what's the point? But that's not like you, Aries, because you're a real fighter. And then you've got the Knight of Swords. He is all about putting your words into action. So that overall energy of, yeah, I feel like you can't give your love next week. There's something holding you back. The words into action I'm really drawn to. There's a situation where perhaps you've got to get something off of your chest. Because that Five of Wands is very egotistical, very competitive energies around you. It could be you just trying to strive for recognition in a relationship or in a friendship. And putting your words into actions is creating this, perhaps they're like, oh, Aries. So let's have a look. Ten of Cups is in your opportunities though. So there is an opportunity to have this absolutely lovely energy of love and happiness around you. But for some reason, you're not feeling it. Ten of Cups. Why do we have the Ten of Cups here for Aries? Please and thank you. It's like you don't want that attention. It's like you don't want that. We have the Two of Wands, clarifying. Oh, we've got 4 here. Yeah, like I said, you don't want that attention. You've got the Hermit here. It's like you want to remove yourself from this emotional attachment that somebody's got on you. You've got the Nine of Cups here too. Now this is upright, which again clarifies to me that there is the opportunity here for you, but again, you don't want it. You want to be out on your own. I think you've had enough. You've been perhaps given such a lot lately that you just like, yeah, I just need to step back and have 5 minutes to myself. There you are again in your own reading, the Queen of Wands. And then the Two of Wands. She's really contemplating there, look. She's thinking about her next step, which goes hand in hand with the Hermit energy here, which is Virgo. It's like there's a situation where you are going to be able to remove yourself from it. You don't, not necessarily permanently, but you are planning your next, maybe you're being forced to plan your next steps because of whatever, certain, there could be health issues, there could be with this partnership, you're just not on the same page with them at the moment. There's a big gap. The Queen of Wands is your challenge. To say, it's just like you don't want it. You don't want to be yourself at the moment. You don't want the attention. As I said, you've got the Hermit there clarifying that. That's clarified by the Ace of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Fool. I think there's an opportunity for you to make some changes. But I don't really feel like, again, it's a challenge for you. Because the Fool is all about new beginnings and making and changing things for the better for yourself or for the situation, and having and kind of lightening the load. But again, whether it's what you want, but it's a challenge for you at the moment. It's not able to happen at the moment. You've got the Nine of Pentacles here, and she is enjoying the fruits of her labour. So again, it's like you're being withheld, and that's not, you're not able to do it at the moment. Now, whether that's because of financial reasons or just literally you're giving your energy away so much that you're exhausted. And then you've got the Ace of Cups too, which is clarifying the challenge of the Queen of Wands. As I said, you're not wanting to give this, give your heart for some reason. You're being very guarded. Maybe you're feeling hurt, or maybe you just feel like there's so much going on, I can't even think about our relationship. Nine of Wands is what you don't see coming. This is about setting boundaries, because I feel like there is going to be a little bit of a tipping edge for you next week, Aries. I'm going to write that down. And you are going to have to set some boundaries, because you have given your all lately. That's clarified by the Two of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Four of Swords. The Two of Wands is about you having to be torn about a decision. There's two, often there's two opportunities, two pathways for you, is what this card means. And this is to say that there's whatever it is, you're going to feel torn. So it's kind of like, you know, I still need to help this person, or I still need to give my time and energy and love, but you're feeling torn about it because you're just exhausted with it all. You've got the Knight of Cups here. He still loves you. He wants this relationship. I often see this as a thank you as well. So although you're feeling like somebody's going to be testing your boundaries, I do also feel like they're going to be very grateful towards you. And I'm sure you got this last week too. I feel like you did. And then you have the Four of Swords. And this is the opportunity really to rest, relax. And when we rest and relax our minds, we are able to see things much clearer. Your advice is the Two of Cups. So it's almost like there is this coming together again. It's like you can't get away from it. Two of Cups. Why do we have the Two of Cups here? Please and thank you for Aries next week. That one's completely flipped around. We've got the Sun, clarified by the Sun. The most positive card in the deck. The Five of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands again. Interesting. Okay, so I can't pick that up. Two of Cups again is about, as I say, the blending of energies, soulmate energy, people on the same page as you, or a person on the same page as you. They are your soulmate. Or this could be you renewing your soul. It's definitely by putting boundaries and telling people like, no, I'm done, I can't literally do, and you don't have to walk away. It's nothing dramatic. You just have to say, or think to yourself, right, that's it. I'm not taking on any more work. I'm not taking on any more emotional support, if you like, either. I need to have some time out. And that's your Four of Swords there. We have got the Sun here, clarifying that, which is Leo energy. And this is all about positivity and things, vitality, and you feeling kind of like refreshed again. We've got the Five of Pentacles also. As an advice card, this is all about, but you have to ask for help. I know what you're like, Aries. You're very stubborn when it comes to asking for help and support. You're very proud, but we all do need to do that at some point because you burn out otherwise. And you can see she's sitting there on the floor and she's just feeling a lack, just feeling left out in the cold. But there's a lot of love and support around you. This Sun card absolutely 100% tells you that. And then again, they're double confirming that you need to set boundaries though. Again, you've got the Nine of Wands. So overall, I think there's a situation going on with you where it's coming to, as I say, a tipping point where you are going to have to say, right, enough's enough. And that's not a bad thing because we all want to help people. That's in our nature. But if you burn yourself out so much, you're not able to help anybody. You're not able to be that friend, that lover, that mother. And that will cause even more frustration for you. So let's have a look. So, here are my angel number cards. So I'm going to use these as extra messages perhaps, and what I'd like you to do is make a note of the number that you get and see if you see it in the coming week. So let's have a look. Here we go. That one's really sticking out to me. So we've got 66, revisit. Now these are very simple cards. The 66, I'm going to refer to the booklet because there are so many numbers here with so much information. Not only do they have the numerology on them, and also a lovely straightforward advice, but they also have this beautiful symbology. So these are lovely purples and blues, and it's very spiritual, I feel, this card. So let's have a look. What does 66? What do they want you to know for 66? Okay, so in the upright position, it's hope and healing are possible. Embrace greater compassion before moving forward. That's your 9 of Wands. Denying negative thoughts, any power over you. There we go. There's your 5 of Pentacles. That's about a lack and then asking for help. And promise of happier times ahead. Turn your focus towards your roots and home life. What dusty corners need some light shine upon them? Step up and face the issues you may have been sweeping under the rug. Find inspiration and strike a balance in the face of those lingering hardships. It's okay to lean on those around you. And whilst it's easier said than done, your angels are gently encouraging you to turn your mind away from disaster thinking. Ask yourself, what's the best that could happen? I love that. And not only does it have amazing upright reversals, it also has a little affirmation at the end that says, the love available to me is infinite. So, Aries, 66. Just let me know if you see the number 66 come up for you next week. I'll be very interested to know. Make a note of what numbers you got. So I do hope that resonated with you. Massive, massive thank you to all of you lovely people who have really grown my channel, given me some amazing feedback. I'm truly grateful and blown away. So hope you have a fantastic week, and I'll catch up with you next week. Thank you. Bye-bye.